Angry Birds is one of the most known games on the planet. With the original game having over 3 billion downloads, it is safe to say that this game is very successful. The original game also led to Angry Birds plushies, merchandise, toys, books, sequels, and spin offs, such as Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Epic, and Angry Birds Go. However, if you go to the App Store now, it is just full of bubble pop games, spin offs, and other crap nobody wanted. What happened to the timeless classes we once knew and loved? Well, today we're going to dive into the decline of Angry Birds and why this all happened. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Angry Birds released on December 10th, 2009 for iOS. The swine flu epidemic was currently the new top thing, so Rovio decided to make pigs the antagonists. Due to the rise of mobile games, this game blew up in sales, and to this day, sits at a cozy 4 billion downloads. Rovio, seeing that the series can make them absolute dough, starts pumping out sequels. Some of the sequels that we got were Angry Birds Seasons, Angry Birds Rio, Angry Birds Friends, Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Birds Star Wars 2, Angry Birds Go, Angry Birds Epic, Angry Birds Transformers, Angry Birds Fight, and finally, Angry Birds 2. That was a lot of games, and that's not even counting the countless spin-offs that Rovio made, such as Bubble Popping games and others that Rovio made in the past few years. These were the last of the original games, because after that, Rovio started releasing these games that were basically puzzle games nobody gave a shit about. But these original games did extremely well. Angry Birds Space hit 50 million downloads in a month. It seems like these games were never going to leave, or so we thought. In early April 2019, fans were met with a horrible surprise. Every Angry Birds game they knew and loved was now gone. Now all that was left was Friends, 2, and some other dumb rip-off games. This caused the fans to go crazy. They were annoyed for obvious reasons. And a little while later, Rovio released an article titled A Letter to Our Fans, which, to sum it up, basically says that they have been listening to their fans and are going to bring the classics back. And they did. Kinda. On March 31st, 2022, Angry Birds Classic released. Then, not even a year later, Rovio decided to remove the game from Google Play and rename it to Red's First Flight on the App Store. According to the announcement that was on their Discord, the reason it was gone was that it was negatively affecting the other games. Basically, what happened was, people were buying Red's First Flight, or Angry Birds Classic, and they would not buy the other games and leave them in the dust. Rovio was not making any money from the other games because people would keep seeing Red's First Flight. So, in result, Rovio removed Red's First Flight and renamed it that on the App Store, so people would go back to buying the new games. Something else that constituted to the game being removed was that it would constantly show up first whenever you search for Angry Birds. This meant people would see the 99-cent price tag, be discouraged, and not buy the game anymore, and in result, not getting the newer games. Rovio saw this was a problem, so after they tried to delist it, they totally removed it on Google Play and renamed it Red's First Flight, as I just said. So, is there any solution to play the classics? Yes, of course, but not officially. There are plenty of ways to play these classics. I will make a video on how to get the classics back on your phone, but for now, why don't you watch this video right here on how to get them on your PC. But to play them officially, there might be hope. As one of the community managers said, they want to bring the classics back, but they need to find a way for the apps not to interfere with the sales of their cash grab games. But we should face one fact. Angry Birds is already 10 years old. The engines used to run these games are very outdated. Maybe, one day, we could see the updated engines of the game. Also, Rovio is a company who needs to make money. In their eyes, the old games we love aren't as profitable as their new games, filled with microtransactions and other cash grab things in them. Angry Birds, the series we know and love, has hit a dark spot in its life. One day, we hope to see the series return in its formal glory. And with that, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I hope to see you in my next video. And until then, peace.